Alrighty, you already know what time it is, dog. Another episode of Food for Thought with your boy Germ, the Culinary Trapper. We got a super duper special guest in the building, in his house. Yo, shout out to my dog. A Q.
Hold up.
We gotta do it again. A
Q.
A
Q.
A
Q.
A. Man, you might have to hire me as a hype man. That's real deal, holy spill. But we gonna get it started, get it popping real quick. But what we cooking today, some real suave, you know what I mean? You see, it's gonna match his outfit.
Trying to be like you, my man.
You trying to be like, I'm trying to get like you, bro. I'm trying to get like you. You see, he got the glasses, the hat, man. How can you, he's just dripping sauce right now, man. And we about to be dripping a little bit of cheese real quick, you know what I'm saying? We got the little grilled pear and brie sandwich with a little bit of chili with the Gardein boneless ground beef. So, you know, we gonna rock with the vegetarian lifestyle out here, you know what I'm saying? We always gotta eat meat. So that's how we gonna rock. So, but I'm about to throw this meat, not meat, because you know it's vegetarian. But I'm about to throw that in the pan. But while we do that, let's get this interview started. So just tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you from, what you do, like just let them know who you are, bro.
For sure. Am I looking at the camera right here? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
If you don't know me now, you do. My name is AQ. What do I do? What does AQ do? I am an artist. You know, guys naturally can. Now I'm an artist, so I do a lot of music around the area. If you don't know me, I'm from Houston, Texas, Fifth Ward to be exact. I also do a lot of video directing as well. I direct my own music videos as well as other artists' music videos, and I do a lot of events as well around the area for local talent. So kind of a jack of all trades, you feel me? So yeah.
My man is super creative, and I will vouch for that. Whether it's the music videos, the fashion, everything. He's probably the most creative individual I've met since I moved to Texas.
Hey, I appreciate it.
And I mean that.
I appreciate it.
And I mean that. But as we, I mean, you see, got the little, like I said, you dripping sauce right now.
I'm trying to be like you, man.
I wish y'all could zoom in on this right now, man. Like for real. I mean, that's one thing. Like with hip hop culture, it's more than just the music, right?
Facts.
Way more than the music. I mean, it comes to the fashion. Just think back like to the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Remember Soulja Boy? Remember you used to
You
rock
know,
the
baggy
tees,
the
right here,
long
man.
That was a time though, man. You had the rubber band, like the little rubber band necklaces. Bro.
Yeah, they used to spin the chain.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, chain hang low, do wobble to the flow. But yeah, like it's crazy, like fashion and hip hop, it goes together. So where do you think, as far as hip hop fashion, where do you think it's gonna go next, man?
Oh man, bro, I honestly I can't even tell you, brother. You got artists out here that they just really express themselves nowadays. Whether that means putting on a skirt or whether that means, you know,
Thuggin'.
Hey, nah, but it's cool though to see that, because you know you didn't really have too many artists back in the day that just kind of like as far as the 2000s. And since then, they just kind of ground broke with fashion and everything. And so I feel that's just another way to be creative and express yourself. So, you know, the way you carry yourself, you know, reflects your imaginative mind. So, yeah.
So who do you think has the best fashion in the game right now?
In the game right
I
now.
mean, you got Young Thug. He be wearing skirts and whatnot, but he real fashion. One though. My dog, Lil Uzi. I know you gonna be watching this.
Facts.
I rock with it. ASAP Rocky, you gotta throw him at the top.
Bro, like ASAP, like that's That's number
like
one right there, bro. Like you can't really go against ASAP. But then Kanye too. Kanye been questionable recently with the big flip flops and everything.
I mean, people clown him for the small.
Yeah,
so what he
Kanye,
did.
But Kanye back in the day, bro, like Kanye was a fashion innovator, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
And I gotta respect him for that.
The Yeezys, man. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in college, I saw somebody with some Yeezys on. I really thought I might catch a case and I might try to rob them. That's how fly them shoes were. Straight up. But speaking of Yeezy, I mean, that's one of my favorite artists. I'm not gonna lie. Even with everything that's been going on, like he's still college dropout. That was the first CD I ever bought. Like, period. So that's one of the artists that inspired me back in the day. So for you, who inspired you like as an artist that really gets your creative juices flowing?
Oh man, there's a lot of different people. And they're not even just necessarily just musicians. But as far as musicians, man, you gotta go back to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's my favorite artist of all time.
The
man.
king.
That's the king of pop right there, pimpin'. Aside from that, man, you know, you got some of the newer cats like Gambino. Well, he's not necessarily new, but Gambino.
Creative.
Yeah, I admire that, man.
Super creative.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Gambino. Aside from that, Kanye is still creative to this day. non-artist people that are just not musicians. Man, you know, shout out to The Rock, bro. I know
The Rock.
You
talking about Dwayne
Rock,
Johnson,
The Rock Johnson, yeah.
Can you smell what's cooking, dog? Come on,
for sure,
man.
For sure. I mean, like, you know, you mentioned you was a wrestling fan, and just to see that dude just grind all the way from back in the day in the 90s, as Rocky Maivia all the way to now, he's a movie star.
Movie star.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
I mean, Fast and the Furious, they gonna be riding on Planet soon, bro. I don't know. And I'm still gonna go see it.
Hey, yo, that's a good movie, man.
That
series is good.
The whole series is fire, but you have brought up Kanye West. We're gonna talk about him a little bit later in the show, but until then, we're about to take a quick break. We'll see y'all and we are back with my dog AQ on Food for Thought. And dripping sauce, man. I'm about to get the mop out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You dirtying up my floor, bro. You might to leave.
Like I said, I'm trying to be like you, Pimpin'. Trying to be like you.
You got it, my brother. You got it, man. So we gonna keep it rocking. I'm about to throw this little grilled cheese, special grilled cheese. You know, I'm about to get to grilling real quick. But before we do that, speaking of grilled cheese, speaking of food, so we out here in San Marvelous, aka San Marcos, for all of you who don't know. And the food culture is changing. I know, like 5-6 years ago, nothing. Cow fields. That's it. Now we got all sorts of food trucks. We got Freddy's. We got Hooters. We got all them chain restaurants and whatnot. And it's another restaurant called Duhan's, little food truck. They're making them Cajun. Yeah. Fire. Shout out to Duhan. If y'all see this, y'all owe me money for the promo. But anywho, so like, what's your take on like the food culture out in San Marcos, especially being between San Antonio, huge for food with the Culinary Institute out there, and you got Austin, arguably the food truck capital of the world. So how you feel about San Marcos food?
Shout out to San Marcos first off.
Yo.
But, as far as the food culture, man, I like that they're trying to implement more restaurants like Hooters and everything, but something's missing, man. We need more soul in San Marcos, Pimpin'. Like, you know, we need some more soul food out there, some more soul food joints. Also, man, you know, I'm from Houston. I also respect Louisiana food too, man. So we need more seafood down here too in San Marcos. Like, you know, we got saltgrass and everything, but that's not.
They don't count.
Yeah, that's not seafood.
No, man.
I'm trying to get some crabs. You know, I'm trying to get some crawfish, some actually decent gumbo. So yeah, we need some more seafood joints. Actually, feel me?
More seafood, more soul food. Yeah. So all my entrepreneurs out there thinking about opening up another food truck, you know,
brother out, Pimpin'.
Please, because we will throw you. You can have all my money, all of it, and I mean that, and I really do mean that. But speaking of food, you know, I mean, I love food. But also, I love music too, right? And one thing I like about music is music videos, man. They have changed throughout the years, from way back in the day, watching the like Mario music videos, and like R. Kelly's music videos. And then it kind of changed, like you watch the Chief Keef music videos, you know, they just live, hey, you know what I'm saying? So for you, like, I've seen some of your music videos, fire, absolutely fire.
Appreciate you.
So what makes a great music video to you?
Man, like I said, my favorite artist I look up to is Michael Jackson. If you haven't seen any straight up. If you haven't seen any Michael Jackson videos, I suggest you do, because they're just so clear, you feel me? Like, you know, you got Thriller. You got Ghost, you got Billie Jean, you got Give In To Me, you got Remember the Time. Like, Michael Jackson has some timeless music videos. So for me personally, like, when it comes to music videos, you know, concepts, that's really important. I feel as an artist, you know, the best way to, you know, get your name out there is to market yourself and market your image. So like, music videos is the perfect opportunity to do that. So like, the dope aesthetic, like, you know, back in the day when Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott had some, you know, nice aesthetics. You know, you feel me? Yeah, concepts and aesthetics, man. Just to get your image across. You know, that's the best way to make a music video.
Concepts and aesthetics. You heard it first from the music video genius himself.
I appreciate that.
Well, we talked about it earlier. You brought up Kanye being one of your inspirations. You know, he was one of mine too, but
he was.
You know, lately he's been a little kind of out there. You know, he's a Trump supporter. You know, it's cool. That's our president, whatever. But you know, can you really separate the artist from his music? Even like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Did he touch those kids?
We don't know that shit. Well, I didn't mean to cuss. but we don't know that.
You don't know that ish. Right?
Yeah.
So can you separate the music artist from the personal life, or like how are we supposed to go about
it's a tricky slope, bro. You know, with Kanye and with the whole you know, we had the option to be slaves and, you know, the Trump supporting thing. You know, I don't necessarily agree with that. But in a society where, you know, we push like the narrative that people have to be themselves, and then when people try to be themselves, we shun them for it.
Facts.
And so,
big facts.
You know, with Kanye, you know, I don't necessarily agree with what he's doing, but, you know, every man has their opinion. Every woman has their opinion. You know, that's the freedom of speech, freedom of expression. And so, you know, I don't necessarily rock with it, but hey, he has his own opinion on what he wants. And, you know,
but I'm speaking like deeper than opinions. I'm talking about like accusations. Like you got your dog, the cop, Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that story was wild. But you know, people really grew up on the Cosby Show, Fat Albert, all of that. Like, are we still supposed to support him, even though he did all of that, or like, we just cancel him, or what?
I mean, I can't speak for everybody. That's personal preference. You know, like, will I jam him? I can't say I will. It's kind of like with Tekashi. You know, we're in a society now where, you know, people are headline readers. Like, you know, you'll see a headline that says one thing, but people won't actually look at the content.
Yeah.
And so with Tekashi's deal, I feel like a lot of people don't look into what the content is. They just see like, oh, Tekashi was a pedophile, or Tekashi was a rapist, or something like that.
Yeah.
But they don't look at the actual content. And so I can't judge an artist if I don't know exactly what he did. And so, as far as my personal preferences, you know, with R. Kelly and the stuff that he does, that's gross in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that affects my personal view of him. So I'm not about to jam his music, and I know you're making this music for little girls. That's just what it is. But there's a lot of artists, you know, I gotta know what they actually did. I gotta know the details, and not just the headlines. You feel me?
You gotta know the facts first before you go out here canceling artists.
Yeah, the facts straight up.
You gotta know the facts. But even, you know, I've been thinking too, like Extenation, how you pronounce the name?
Oh man, I never knew how to do it.
Whatever his name was. Triple X. So like with him, you know, he had this situation, you know, was alleged of being his girlfriend, pregnant girlfriend, all, you know, all of that, right? But it seemed like he was kind of changing it, you know, giving it to charity, trying to change his life around. He had an abrupt death. Boom. So even like in that situation, like at what point do we kind of give an artist like the forgiveness? All right, they're trying to really turn their life around. Do we still hold them to how they were acting at 16, 17?
I mean, bro, people forgive Chris Brown. And what he did was on camera.
I mean, but Chris Brown, like I think that's just people like him because he's cute, no homo.
I mean, that's subjective, I guess. But you know, you know, people forgive him, and so with X, you know, everybody has a chance to, you know, readjust their lives, you know, go on a new path. But that doesn't mean your demons aren't gonna catch up to you. You feel me?
Yeah, that's how it always is. That's like one of my worst fears. You know, I blow up and then somebody pull up my tweets from 5-6 years ago. My whole career canceled.
Terrifying. That's terrifying, man.
Actually, with that fact, let me go delete my Twitter. We'll be right back.
Straight up.
And we back with another episode of Food for the Thought with your boy Germ, aka the Culinary Trapper, and the super duper special guest, AQ in the house.
Hi guys.
He said, hey, shout out to all the kings, all the queens.
Hey,
2 shout outs for all the queens. Love all the queens, right? Gotta love the queens.
They made us.
Amen. Let me get an amen. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Cool, hallelujah. But we're gonna keep this rolling. So we got everything ready right now. We got the grilled brie and pear toast. You know what I'm saying? A little chili on the side. We got some cilantro avocado dipping sauce. So it's about to go down in a second.
That looks gorgeous right there.
It really does. Like if I could marry that plate,
I would.
I would probably marry it 2 times. Get a divorce and marry it another time. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
But it's just like the plate, that's kind of creative though. I mean, you usually got your regular grilled cheese, you know, just cheese and toast. You know, we throw fruit on it.
That's beautiful.
Because we out here healthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, creativity, some people really they get inspired by it. Like you're a creative individual, so I'm sure people are inspired by you.
For sure.
So when people are looking to be inspired, right? Sometimes they might look at your music videos, might look at your music, and they think, you know what, I like this. I'm gonna try to see if it works for me.
Yeah.
Then they do it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of almost like jockeying style, maybe not. I feel like it's more like an opinion of the artist.
Right.
So to you, Are you okay with that? Like, if they give credit, is it cool, or is it like, yo, you need to find your own lane, your own style?
You know, when it comes to jocking styles, I always grew up off the statement that, you know, great artists still. It's kind of hard to be original nowadays.
It is.
Everybody has their own inspiration, so I mean, if you gotta, you know, get some inspiration and use somebody's, you know, sound or use somebody's, you know, style, go ahead by all means. But there's like millions of other people that are doing that too.
Yeah.
So you gotta have some type of thing that separates you from everybody else. You feel me? I mean, but I'm also a fan of the finesse. You know, you got Cardi B out here that, you know, she out here. She, you know, I don't want to say she steals songs, but you know, she's heavily influenced.
She riding the wave.
Hey.
Ain't nothing wrong riding the
wave.
wave.
We got Champagne Poppy out here too, who rides waves. It's all finesse though.
He really riding the wave.
Hey, it's
here.
finesse though.
Oh, so y'all like Allen music? Hold up.
Yeah. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get where you need to be. You feel me? So I mean, you know, great artists still, but great artists also have their own, you know, persona, their own brand that they can bring to the table as well.
That's real facts. That's real facts.
Yeah.
But probably my favorite question to ask though is, so what's one of your favorite restaurants?
Ooh, one of my favorite restaurants right there. Let's see. We gotta go Papados, man.
Papados, right?
Yeah,
so you back in the H.
You already know.
You go to Papados and you have the opportunity to invite one person, dead or alive. Perfect world, dead or alive. Invite them to Papados, have a conversation with them, all that good stuff, right? Who you gonna invite, my man? Who?
Oh man, that's a hard one
You
right
invite
there.
Kanye, Michael, who else?
Kanye, Michael.
Creative genius, greatest artist of all time. Which one do you choose?
Go a different route. Shout out to Andy Warhol, man. Like, you know.
Oh, okay.
You know, Kanye. That's who Kanye is inspired by. You know, I'm sure Michael is inspired by him too. You know, I want to get to. You know, those are my favorite artists.
Right.
I want to know who inspired my favorite artist. So
go straight to the source.
Yeah, straight up. So Andy Warhol, like, you know, if I could bring you back, I would. I want to know what goes through your mind when you create your, you know, your art and everything. And you know, what pushes you forward? Because you're a very what's the word? Just socially expressive person. Like, you know, you express yourself in so many different ways, from the way you look physically to your art. So yeah,
it's like he could really show the vision that was in his mind and bring it out.
I'm talking to him like he alive and stuff. But
he probably watching this. You know, subscribe Andy Warhol. If you up there, you know, subscribe to the channel.
Straight up. But yeah, Andy Warhol.
So last question, man, so we can really, you know, dig into this food. You know what I'm saying? So like, what can we look forward to you, AQ, as a creative individual, as an artist? Like, what's up? What's your social media handles? I know y'all want to check. You can tell, just he dripping sauce. I'm about to mop after this. I'm about to clean my whole house, man. After this. Well, so how can we follow you, man?
How can we follow you? First off, you know, I got my own website. It's down for maintenance right now, but it should be up by the time this episode is back up.
Hey.
Hold up. It's my website is www.itsaq.com. My Twitter @itsaq. My Instagram itsaq. I'm pretty much everywhere. As far as my aspirations and everything, man, I just want to be involved in as much creative things as I can possibly be. As far as putting together events, that's doing my own music, that's doing directing for other people, whatever I can have my hand in, because I have a big vision, so I got to do all that.
And we see it, man. We see it. We appreciate you having the show, AQ. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, tell your friends. Culinary Trapping, no G on Twitter. Culinary Trapping with the G on Facebook and IG. Make sure to follow us, man. Until next time, we're gonna start a little chant. So it's gonna be like A-Q.
Okay, hold up.
A-Q.
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 Hey!
If you don't know me,
we
man,
out, baby. Until next time.